Well, good morning there, YouTube. At least it's morning for me. I am currently on my way to Michigan to do a little bit of camping. And I gotta let a fly out. Hold on. He's not going. Gone now. But anyway, been on the road for about 45 minutes now. According to the GPS, I should be there 12:51 p.m. and right now it's 6:28 a.m. About a 7-hour drive. We're gonna go spend the weekend with fellow bushcrafters. Get some footage of that. Got my canoe, gonna do a little fishing. Hopefully some catching, but one never knows. Currently in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's 53 degrees. And I'll catch up with you a little later, give you an update on the drive. So far it's pretty boring. Alright, speak at you later. Hello again. I'm back. I am about 2 hours into it. I'm in Marinette now, Wisconsin. The lake's just off to my right. Can't see it yet, too many pine trees. But it's, pines on one side and hardwoods on another. Kind of a nice drive. I'll show it to you. And off to your right is the lake. That's Lake Michigan. Well, sure. There you go. Nice little drive so far. I couldn't imagine this road during busy camping season. But now it's not bad. Not real busy. There's the lake again. Alright. Just wanted to give you a quick little update. Nothing real interesting. See you in a bit. Now there's a view. That's a whole lot of water. Okay, that's all that was interesting so far. Mackinac State Bridge, or Mackinac Bridge, or whatever it is. And there's road construction. Going over the lake. It's not too terribly of a windy day, which is good. big bridge. Alright, well, you guys gotta see this. We're up quite a ways. Look at that. I suppose camera doesn't really do it justice, but that's okay. Alright. Well, good morning there, YouTube. It is Friday morning now. Yeah, somewhere around 8 or 9. There's an hour time difference here. So I don't know. My weekend to get away, so I'm not keeping track of time. My belly said it was morning time and time to eat breakfast. So got some nice bacon and eggs there. And yes, I know. Not very bushcrafty. I know. Gas. But I do have a little bit of a fire going. Not wood. Just burned my paper toweling that I wiped the grill off with. And I have my billy can. And I have my little pocket rocket stove. That's what I made coffee with this morning. Quickest way I know of to boil water. But I'll show you my setup. I'll show this working right here. I don't know if you can catch that or not. The drip line. See that? See how that water comes down? And runs off that way. But I got my tarp up. Just to cover the tent. I was lazy yesterday, set up the tent, and I knew it was supposed to rain either last night or early this morning. So I did that route instead. And haven't had my coffee yet. I've had some, a couple sips. So thought process isn't working quite as well. My mind will start working once the coffee does. I'll show you my lakefront view here. Picked a site where I could easy access for my canoe. I even have a little swing. Not that I need it, but who knows, I might use it. A little froggy. But that's the lake. Now, I want to show you guys this, harvesting birch bark. If you do it responsibly, see that? Growing back. You can see the nice straight lines that were cut in there. And they do grow back. This is more recent stuff there. See, I wouldn't have took quite that much. I wouldn't even took that. That curl that's right there. I'd have taken that. And that's all I would have needed. That's enough to start 2-3 fires there. I'm getting dripped on, so I'm going to go back here. Oh, I'm getting dripped on because it's starting to rain again. Not so good for camera stuff. Well, let me get you under the tarp here, and I'll sit under there and catch up with you in a bit. I'm back. Oh. I don't know if you can hear it on a tarp or not. But it is precipitating out. See, I'm starting to use bigger words means my brain's starting to work, which must mean the coffee's starting to work. Only had my first cup so far. Need a second to fully function. But I just restaked my tarp, moved my tent back a little bit farther, so I got more room in the front here to sit under the awning. Still just a beautiful day out. It's that OCD kicking in. Hold on. There we go. Had my breakfast, bacon and eggs. Not a whole lot to tell you. I mean, and you'll see in the video the bridge. Just past, before the bridge, when I showed the lake there, just past that, there was still the lake like you guys saw, but then on the left side it was all sand dunes. That was pretty neat, but there's a lot of traffic and I didn't want to get the camera out and start filming. I could have, but it's, you know, camera just doesn't do things justice. You can't, pictures say 1,000 words, videos tell a story, but it's nowhere near the same as actually being there and seeing it with your own eyes. So, I mean, what you can look at across the lake here. You could look at, say, I don't know, I'm not going to turn it, but there's a birch tree over there. I'll just use that as an example. Oh, that looks so beautiful sitting there. And from here, your eyes are catching, you know, everything off to the sides of you like that. And the camera, in order to see any kind of detail, you got to zoom in. And when you zoom in, it'd be like going like this to look at something. It's not the same effect. I mean, the sky's not in there, the lake's not in there, the other trees. But I try to get it as best I can for you guys and gals, girls and boys. Maybe someday I'll actually take a class for videos. Nah. I don't ask to get paid. I don't do this to make money. I do this because I want to. And if you see ads and stuff on my channel, I didn't put them there, so, and I ain't getting paid for them. I get a kick out of these YouTubers that are whining and crying now about, oh, they didn't sponsor, they said my last video wasn't good enough to be adware or whatever to get paid. So what? It'd be different if, you know, if I had to pay $5 to upload a minute long or a 5-minute video, $10 for a half-hour long video. You know, if I had to pay to upload videos, well, yeah, then I'd want to start seeing something back, you know, because otherwise, why would I put them on YouTube? I put them on YouTube so you guys got something to see, so you can share my experiences, and so years later I can go back and click on my channel and show my son and his grandkids, if he has any, but I show my friends my trips instead of just trying to tell them and show them pictures. You know, that like videos do so much more than just pictures. So that's why I do it. I don't do it because I want to get paid. If I wanted to get paid, I'd go to work, go to my job, and go get paid. But that's my rant on that. Sorry. I don't mean to offend the people that try to do YouTube for a living. I get it. But the thing is, what other job in this world can you start for free? If you know the answer to that, leave it in the comments below. Send me a message. Do whatever you got to do, because I don't know of any. Alright, enough of that. See how I just stopped? It's like somebody hit the mute button. For you gals out there, when a guy's staring off into space or just, and you ask him, honey, what are you thinking? And he says, nothing. He means it. We stare off into blank space. We ain't thinking nothing. Just see? I wasn't thinking of anything. Nothing. I was looking at the bushes. Wasn't thinking about the bushes. Wasn't thinking about the rain. Wasn't thinking about YouTube. I was thinking absolutely nothing. And I know now, you women out there, you think we're lying, but we're not. We are actually that simple. See, now I'm looking around. I'm still not thinking anything. I'm just looking around. Look around, and when you're not thinking about anything, you notice things. You just look. You just don't think about anything. Just look. And then, you know, a little bit of sunlight. I'll catch this little glisten from this raindrop coming off the drip line. Ah, that's pretty neat how that works. You know, then you think that, but yeah, a little later when it dries up a bit, I'm gonna walk around. There's only 3 of us here. Showed up yesterday. Jim, Tim, and me. I don't know if they wanna be on camera or not, but we'll head down there. If they don't end up on camera, guess they didn't want to be on camera. It's alright. I'm going to heat some more water up. Get my second cup of coffee going here. Looks like the sun's trying to peek through. Slept good last night. I picked up I have my grabber space blanket, and then a wool blanket. You know, I got it like this, and then here, down here is the grabber space blanket. Here's half the wool blanket. Then I have a sheet of Reflectix in here. Then I fold the wool blanket back over it. Then I have my Thermarest Z-Lite pad. That's the accordion style egg crate looking thing on there. And then I stopped Wednesday after work and I picked up another pad because that egg crate one, you know, it's half-inch thick. And it's okay, but I got back issues to begin with, so I bought one of them. I think it's called the Thermarest Trail Light now. And that's the roll-up, self-inflating jobby, supposed to go to 1 inch. Put that in there and then put my sleeping bag on top of that. Worked really good. I could feel the heat. Worked really good. Slept good. I sleep better. And I sleep better out here than I do at home in my bed. Yeah, it was good sleep. Alright, nothing more. You don't want to hear me just continue to ramble on. Well, maybe you do, but I'm not going to film it all. I don't have enough battery for that. I'm on 3 bars now out of 4. I got a spare in the van, but I got no charger for it. My only plan / goal for this entire weekend, one, to relax, and 2 is achieve a fire by bow drill. That's it. No more, no less. That's it. Bow drill fire. A lot of softwoods around here. Should be pretty good. But as you can hear, it's kind of still raining out. That's okay though. I like the challenge. And if I can get one today, maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to dry up this afternoon, and then tomorrow's supposed to be nice anyway. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll find a dry set and be able to get a fire. Maybe I'll find a damp set and still be able to get a fire. Don't know till I try. Alright, catch up with you again later. Well, hello again. Not much for video stuff this weekend. It's because it wasn't a whole lot of bushcraft type skills or anything like that. It was more car camping and stuff like that. Although I spent a lot of time at the other camp. It was more like a community camp. Camaraderie. Fellow bushcrafters, outdoorsmen, you know. Had a lot of stuff in common. Jim and Tim, and now there's Charlie, he's here. Decided today to kind of set up my camp to have a little fire, and got some wood drying and constructed a tripod and a pot hook. I'll show you that quick. That's kind of bushcrafty, but there's the pot hook. All I did is find a little branch, cut the bark off, and then for where the bank line's tied in, it's not going to focus, is it? No, it's not. But anyway, where that's tied in, I cut a notch around it with my little saw, and then that's the tripod. Get it so you guys can see it there. Wrapped and frapped. And that's it. Got the fire going in the fire pit. This is my setup. Nothing fancy, just my Kelty Tempest 2 two-man tent. That's, the men better be pretty small to fit two of them in there. And then I got just my Aqua Quest tarp up there. That's it. Got my pocket rocket there that I use coffee in the morning. Because when I get up, I want coffee now. More of a car camping weekend. Still relaxing though. Got my little grill to make breakfast and lunch on, supper. There's my canoe set up. Take a walk by the lake here and show you what I'm looking at. This, oh, I missed the board. This site's got a little swing. I think I showed you that already. Little fishies in here. Water's surprisingly clear. Where'd they go? There were bass right there. There they are. You ain't gonna see them. Oh well. Chipmunks everywhere out here. Sun's there getting ready to set. can hear the squish. Got a little bit of a marsh area before I get to my boat landing. Beach, waterfront, whatever. Oh yeah. Nice little area though. I like it. In the earlier part, we had when Tim was still here, just before he left, we all got together and had a gear shoot. Put our stuff out and took pictures of it. That's what you guys are seeing there, and that's Charlie, Tim, and Jim, and I. That's who was talking out there. And got some drone footage of the lake here, and get that edited in, so you guys could see a aerial view of where I was. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of anything going on. So I apologize for that. But I kind of wanted this weekend to be, I shut my phone off and everything. Just a weekend to unwind and get away and just unplug. So, you know, the camera, that's kind of electronics, but I know you guys, some of you don't get the chance to go out, so you enjoy watching the videos. And again, like I said, I apologize for not filming more, but I really didn't do much. Sit around and socialize, that's about it. Just rest, recharge. It was nice too. Alright. Catch up with you later if something interesting happens. Thanks for watching.